Some of you don't, well, probably most of you don't listen to my sermons on Sunday morning. You should, you probably learn a lot. But this Sunday we were in Isaiah chapter 30, and I was talking about being bold for Jesus. One of the things that has to be true for us to be bold for Jesus is we have to be unconcerned with what somebody can or can't do to us. Now, if I'm living on Social Security, and that's my only income, and suddenly the government says, if you continue to go to church, we're not going to give you Social Security anymore. Can I be bold for Jesus? No, because I'm going to lose everything, right? So I'm trapped, I'm stuck. When I am a product of the government, I have very limited options. Now, who is a product of the government? Anybody who is currently living on Social Security income? Anybody who's currently getting vouchers for either housing or childcare? They are all living and are products of the government. Did you know that for a government to thrive and survive, it needs to have poor people? Did you know that? Okay, so the only plan that most of our clients have is government. Well, you know, I'm almost to retirement age and I'm going to start drawing my Social Security. Really? That's your plan? I don't know if you're aware of it, but our government is currently $31 trillion in debt as of yesterday. Highest debt in the history of mankind for any superpower nation. $31 trillion. And I'm putting all of my faith and stock and trust in that? That seems pretty reckless to me. Now, you seem like an intelligent person. So I'm not following the logic here where Social Security is part of our plan. See, my plan, I will never draw Social Security, ever. You know why? I'll make too much money. And they don't give Social Security to rich people. So it's not even a plan. Not even on my purview. I could care less what Social Security is paying every month. But as I was preaching my sermon, I thought, I'm curious, what is the average monthly income of somebody on Social Security? Now, you guys are talking to people from all different walks of life, all different age groups, all different categories, all different professions, all different income levels. And every single one of them has less than 2 months in savings to survive if they lose their job, if they get sick, if they fall. Now, we have a guy on our construction crew who 4 months ago climbed a ladder, set the ladder on the tree limb, and proceeded to saw off the other side of it. Well, a tree limb is heavy, and so when the weight of the tree limb is suddenly no longer there, the remaining branch flings back, and it sent him flying about 20 feet. And he landed on his back and broke 2 of his bones in his back. He's been in the hospital now for 8 weeks. Now, fortunately, he works here, because we've continued to pay him. But what would have happened if he worked somewhere else and he had a family and kids? How does that work? Every person you talk to needs a different plan. No matter what they tell you, they need a different plan because their current plan sucks. And you can quote me. In fact, Lee Arnold says your current financial plan sucks. Because if your current financial plan is not producing more revenue in passive income than it is in active income, you are in big trouble. Because right now, if your employer suddenly goes out of business, you don't have money to cover your bills. If you suddenly get laid off or fired, you don't have the bankroll to cover your bills. If you suddenly get injured on the job, and now suddenly you only are going to get 60% of your income for the rest of your life until you turn 62, and you can start drawing Social Security, you're in big trouble.